Why is Mongolia a leader in environmental awareness? In Mongolia, you'll find a remarkable commitment to keeping the beautiful steppe clean, a true no-trash paradise. This dedication to the environment is deeply rooted in the culture and traditions of the Mongolian people. Upon moving their nomadic homes, known as gurs, families have a unique practice. They don't just leave their rubbish behind. Instead, they pack it up and take it back to the nearest city for responsible disposal. This not only helps maintain the stunning natural landscape, but also fosters a sense of community responsibility and respect for nature. Many Mongolians view these vast open spaces as part of their identity, which drives their effort to protect it. Additionally, with the growing impact of climate change, this ethos of environmental consciousness is becoming even more important. Through education and community initiatives, Mongolians continue to inspire others around the globe to adopt similar practices. Their commitment serves as a reminder that caring for our planet starts with small actions in our daily lives. Did you know that Sumerians invented writing over 5,000 years ago? These ancient people, who lived in Mesopotamia, used pictograms as their first form of written communication. Picture this. Instead of letters, they drew symbols representing objects or ideas, like a fish or a sun. This system was incredibly groundbreaking, allowing them to record transactions, laws, and stories on clay tablets. As society evolved, so did their writing, which eventually transformed into cuneiform, characterized by wedge-shaped marks made with a stylus. This innovation opened up new avenues for history, enabling generations to share knowledge and culture. Sumerian writing laid the groundwork for later scripts and has influenced countless civilizations. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a drawing could change the course of human communication for centuries? Why exactly does Lalit Patidar inspire so many people? Lalit Patidar, a remarkable young man from India, has captured hearts around the world with his story of resilience. Known as Wolf Boy, Lalit has a rare genetic condition called hypertrichosis that leads to excessive hair growth covering 95% of his face. While his unusual appearance has drawn attention and challenges, Lalit faces life with a positive outlook, turning adversity into inspiration. He has shown that beauty lies not in conventional standards, but in courage and character. His journey highlights the importance of embracing differences, teaching us to celebrate uniqueness rather than hide from it. Lalit's story has sparked conversations about acceptance and kindness, encouraging others to think more openly about what it means to be human. Through his challenges, he exemplifies strength, proving that one can shine brightly despite the odds. How can we all learn from his incredible journey? Did you know we share genes with chimpanzees? It's fascinating to think that humans and chimpanzees have about 98% of their DNA in common. This genetic similarity highlights the close relationship we share with our primate cousins. Over millions of years, both species have evolved from a common ancestor, which contributes to these shared genetic traits. While our differences, like walking on two legs and our advanced cognitive abilities, set us apart, that same DNA is responsible for many fundamental biological processes in both species. For example, basic functions such as metabolism and immune responses depend on this shared genetic foundation. Scientists study these similarities to better understand human biology and evolution, and even to tackle health issues. Chimpanzees, known for their intelligence and social behavior, can provide insights into our own behavior and biology. So the next time you ponder what makes us human, remember that a little of that genetic beauty ties us to our jungle-dwelling relatives. Have you heard John Krasinski's hilarious audition story? During his audition for the beloved series The Office, John Krasinski unknowingly voiced his concerns about the show's future right in front of one of its key decision-makers, the executive producer. Picture this. A nervous Krasinski candidly shared his worries about how the show might turn out, not realizing the very person he was talking to had a major hand in shaping it. This moment not only highlights Krasinski's honesty, but also adds a layer of humor to the audition process. It's a reminder that even talented actors can feel anxious and uncertain about their roles. Fortunately, the producers saw something in him, and he went on to become the charismatic Jim Halpert, winning the hearts of millions along the way. Isn't it fascinating how unexpected moments can sometimes lead to incredible opportunities? Ever thought about why shoes can guide us home? Innovative shoes inspired by the Wizard of Oz have taken a giant leap into the future with built-in GPS technology. These unique shoes not only sparkle with the magic of Oz, but also help wearers navigate their way back home with ease. The author of the original book, L. Frank Baum, had an interesting inspiration for the name of his land, Oz, which he partially derived from seeing Ozzy on a filing cabinet. This connection adds a delightful twist to the story's legacy and serves as a reminder that creativity often comes from unexpected places. Imagine slipping on a pair of these enchanting shoes and letting them lead you home while you explore the world around you. They blend the charm of a beloved classic with modern technology, making every step a fun adventure. Could this be the future of footwear? Turns out the truth is that dung beetles navigate by starlight. It might sound unbelievable, but these tiny insects cleverly use the Milky Way to find their way across dark landscapes. Dung beetles, often overlooked in the animal kingdom, possess a remarkable ability that combines their instinctual behavior with celestial navigation. By gazing at the stars, they can orient themselves and keep their precious balls of dung rolling in a straight line, which is essential for avoiding predators and returning to their burrows. This skill becomes even more fascinating when you consider that on cloudy nights, when constellations are hidden, some species adapt by utilizing the moon's glow instead. Imagine a small beetle, no larger than your thumb, relying on the sparkling expanse of the night sky as its guide while toting a dung ball that dwarfs its body. This incredible talent highlights the extraordinary connection between nature and the cosmos, inviting us to appreciate how even the smallest creatures harness the universe's wonders to survive and thrive in their environments. Why exactly does chess have a world champion? The first official World Chess Championship took place in 1886, marking a monumental moment in the history of the game. This championship featured German chess master Wilhelm Steinitz and his American challenger, Johannes Zukertort, battling it out in a series of matches. Steinitz emerged victorious, claiming the title and establishing a formal recognition of chess as a competitive sport. Before this event, chess was played for fun, and victories were often informally acknowledged. The championship changed the landscape, setting a standard for future contests and allowing players worldwide to aspire to the title. Today, the World Chess Championship continues to captivate fans, showcasing not just the mastery of strategy and tactics, but also the rich tradition of the game that began over a century ago. Who will be the next champion? Here's a wild fact about Saudi Arabia's hidden rivers. Though Saudi Arabia is widely recognized for its vast deserts and arid landscapes, it surprisingly lacks permanent rivers. Instead, this intriguing region presents a captivating feature known as wadis. These are dry riverbeds that spring to life when rainstorms sweep across the land, transforming barren canyon floors into gushing streams. These seasonal waterways play a crucial role in the local ecosystem, providing vital moisture to plants and animals during their brief floods. Ranging from narrow channels to expansive valleys, wadis can carry an impressive volume of water when conditions permit. The very term wadi is derived from Arabic, meaning valley or riverbed, hinting at its essential role in the landscape. Although most of the time these pathways remain dry, the sudden surges of water reflect the remarkable resilience of nature in a seemingly unyielding environment. Wadis also serve as gathering points for local wildlife and are even harnessed by farmers who use the seasonal influx to irrigate their crops. This shows how life in this beautiful desert country adapts in unexpected ways. What if I told you about a moon tribute? Apollo 17 astronaut Eugene Cernan left a touching mark on the lunar surface by writing his daughter's initials, TDC, in the moon's soil during his historic mission. This heartfelt gesture happened in December 1972, and thanks to the moon's lack of wind and weather, Cernan's tribute remains undisturbed, possibly lasting for thousands of years. Imagine the scene: a vast, silent landscape with only the faint footprints of astronauts enduring for all time. Each time we look at the moon, Cernan's tribute serves as a reminder of human connection, love, and exploration. This remarkable act illustrates how even in the most desolate environments, personal stories can create a lasting legacy. As we continue to explore space, Who knows what other small treasures await us on celestial bodies? Unbelievable fact. The strongest muscle is your jaw. The masseter, often simply called the jaw muscle, holds the title for being the strongest muscle in the human body when measured pound for pound. This powerful muscle is responsible for closing your jaw and enabling you to chew, and it can exert an impressive amount of force. In fact, a healthy masseter can generate over 200 pounds of pressure, enough to crack open tough nuts or chew through your favorite steak. While it might seem surprising that such a small muscle carries so much strength, remember that our jaw is designed for survival, helping our ancestors grind down food. Interestingly, the strength of the masseter is also linked to our diet. Those who consume tougher foods tend to have more powerful jaw muscles. So next time you enjoy a hearty meal, take a moment to appreciate the incredible work your masseter does. Can you imagine how much pressure it exerts with every bite? Ever wondered why Bugs Bunny sings so much? The iconic Looney Tunes cartoons were originally produced not just for laughs, but also as clever promotions for Warner Brothers music. Created during the golden age of animation, these colorful characters transformed into hilarious advertisements for popular songs of the time. While you're laughing at Daffy Duck's antics or Alice in Wonderland's bizarre adventures, you're also hearing catchy tunes that were hits back in the day. Bugs Bunny, with his charismatic personality and quick wit, became the star, often performing musical numbers that showcase the latest jazz and swing hits. This dynamic approach helped boost sales for Warner's music catalog, turning beloved cartoon episodes into effective marketing tools. So next time you hear Bugs croon a catchy jingle, remember that it's not just entertainment. It's a fun way to appreciate the musical history behind these classic films. Surprisingly, it's a fact that sharks aren't our biggest risk. In Australia, residents face a drowning threat that is about 20 times higher than the risk of being bitten by a shark. This statistic challenges the fear many people have regarding shark attacks, which are often sensationalized in the media. While images of ferocious sharks can trigger anxiety about swimming in the ocean, the truth is that your chances of encountering a shark incident are extremely slim. In fact, you are more likely to win a major lottery prize than to suffer any shark-related accident. This fascinating comparison highlights how most fears are often based on myths rather than reality. So before you skip that beach trip or avoid the waves, remember that staying safe in the water involves more about awareness and caution around swimming skills and conditions than worrying about sharks. Isn't it time to rethink our ocean fears? Have you ever wondered why beluga whales sing? These fascinating marine mammals earn the nickname canaries of the sea because of their unique and expressive sounds. Beluga whales are known for their incredible vocal abilities, which include clicks, whistles, and even complex melodies. Their sounds can travel for miles underwater, making them one of the most communicative species in the ocean. The beluga's vocal range helps them to communicate with one another, navigate their icy environments, and even express their emotions. In fact, researchers believe these vocalizations play a key role in social bonding among pods. It's not just about talking, though. These sounds can also serve as echolocation tools, helping belugas locate food and avoid obstacles in their chilly Arctic and subarctic habitats. So next time you hear about these charming creatures, remember that their songs are much more than just noise. They are vital to their survival and social structure. Isn't it amazing how such sounds bridge the underwater world? Have you ever wondered about pig orgasms? Pigs are surprising creatures, especially when it comes to their biology. They hold the record for the longest orgasm in the mammalian world, lasting an astonishing 30 minutes on average, and sometimes reaching up to 90 minutes. This remarkable trait has not only caught the attention of animal enthusiasts, but has also piqued the interest of scientists researching reproduction. While humans may have advanced cognitive abilities, pigs dominate in this unique aspect of biology, showcasing the wonders of nature. This long duration of pleasure plays a role in their reproductive success, making it a vital area for understanding how different species have adapted over time. So next time you think about pigs, remember they're not just cute and clever. They're also champions in the animal kingdom when it comes to this peculiar biological phenomenon. Did you know the first computer emerged in 1947? This incredible invention marked the dawn of the digital age, transforming how we live, work, and communicate. Built by engineers at the University of Pennsylvania, the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, ENIAC, was a groundbreaking development weighing nearly 30 tons and occupying a room the size of a small house. Unlike modern computers, which fit in our pockets, the ENIAC used thousands of vacuum tubes and required a team of operators to function. It was primarily intended for complex calculations related to artillery fire tables for the U.S. Army during World War II. The success of ENIAC set the stage for the rapid evolution of computing technology, paving the way for everything from personal computers to smartphones. What new innovations will the next few decades bring in this ever-evolving field? Discover the surprising drama among fruit bats. Researchers at Tel Aviv University, in a groundbreaking study from 2016, revealed that fruit bats love to argue with each other. Using advanced machine learning, these scientists analyzed the sounds made by bats and found that their communication isn't just about finding food or mates. It's full of lively debates. Imagine a bunch of bats squabbling over their favorite fruit or squawking about who gets the best roosting spot. This discovery highlights that bats have complex social interactions and emotions, much like humans. Instead of simply being silent creatures of the night, they are vocal and expressive. Their arguments can help establish social bonds and hierarchies, making their relationships even more interesting. So next time you see fruit bats flapping through the sky, remember there's a whole world of batty banter happening up there. Did you know about Lemkin's fight for justice? Raphael Lemkin was a dedicated lawyer who became a driving force behind the recognition of genocide as a crime under international law. His tireless advocacy aimed to protect vulnerable populations and ensure that those responsible for war crimes would be held accountable. Lemkin coined the term genocide in the 1940s, blending the Greek word for race with the Latin word for killing. His work laid the foundation for the Genocide Convention of 1948, which marked a pivotal moment in international relations. This treaty not only defined genocide, but also established obligations for countries to prevent and punish such acts. Lemkin's passion stemmed from witnessing the devastating effects of the Holocaust, which fueled his determination to create a legal framework that would protect future generations. Thanks to his relentless efforts, international law now recognizes genocide as a crime that demands serious attention and action. So the next time you think about justice on a global scale, remember Lemkin's incredible legacy. What if I told you about Bali's Day of Silence? The Nyepi Festival in Bali, an extraordinary celebration, involves a complete halt of all activities across the island for a day. This unique Balinese Hindu holiday not only marks the new year, but emphasizes the importance of inner reflection and personal rejuvenation. As the sun rises on Nyepi, Bali's usually lively streets shift into a sublime quietness. You won't hear cars revving, markets bustling, or planes flying. Everything is still. On this day, Balinese people engage in meditation, prayer, and contemplation, allowing them to deeply connect with themselves and their community. Even the island's wildlife seems to recognize the significance of this pause, adding to the serene atmosphere. While it might seem strange to devote a full day to silence, this practice offers an invaluable opportunity to reconnect with nature and oneself. It serves as a refreshing break, enabling everyone to reset their minds and spirits for the year ahead, filled with hope and new beginnings. If you plan a trip to Bali during Nyepi, prepare for an experience unlike any other. Believe it or not, cone snails can be deadly. These fascinating marine creatures have a remarkable defense mechanism. They use a retractable harpoon to deliver a powerful neurotoxic venom. This venom is not just dangerous for their prey, but can also pose a threat to humans if the snails are handled carelessly. Found in tropical waters teeming with diverse life, cone snails come in various species, each with unique venom characteristics. What's really exciting is that scientists are studying these venoms for potential medical breakthroughs, particularly in pain management and neurological disorders. The way cone snails inject their venom helps them paralyze or kill fish, enabling them to feast on their unsuspecting meals. With their beautiful, intricately patterned shells, these snails might look harmless, but it's best to admire them from a distance. As researchers delve deeper into the properties of this potent venom, who knows what life-saving treatments could emerge? Isn't it incredible how something so seemingly simple can inspire cutting-edge science? You won't believe this about Discover how buildings beat the heat without power. It's true, certain technologies help us keep structures comfortable without relying on air conditioning. One amazing method is the use of green roofs, which are topped with plants and vegetation. These living roofs act as natural insulators by providing shade, reducing heat absorption, and promoting airflow. They not only cool buildings but also aid in stormwater management and improve air quality. Moreover, architects incorporate reflective materials that bounce sunlight away from the structure, preventing excessive heat buildup indoors. This innovative approach is particularly beneficial during blistering summer days, allowing people to enjoy a cool indoor environment while minimizing energy consumption. Additionally, these methods align with our growing need for sustainability as climate change challenges us to adopt eco-friendly practices. By making use of living roofs and reflective materials, we can significantly lessen our reliance on electricity and create healthier urban spaces. So next time you see a building adorned with greenery or shiny surfaces, remember that they might be cooler than they seem, and they're actively contributing to energy conservation. Turns out the truth is that wombats are incredible defenders. These delightful creatures, found mainly in Australia, have an astonishingly effective defense strategy that helps them ward off predators. Wombats showcase their incredible strength through their uniquely robust rear ends, which they leverage as a solid barricade when danger looms. When frightened, a wombat will simply turn around and block the entrance of its burrow with its sturdy backside, creating an almost impenetrable barrier. Picture a dingo, a cunning predator, approaching a wombat only to discover that its clever plan has backfired. Its attempts to invade are thwarted by the wombat's formidable defense. This unique approach to survival not only protects their homes, but can also result in serious harm to any animal bold enough to challenge them. Furthermore, these lovable marsupials aren't just tough, they also captivate many with their charming looks and playful behavior. So the next time you encounter a wombat, remember that underneath that cute and cuddly appearance lies a powerful fortress, showcasing the diverse wonders of nature and its surprising resilience. Guess what really drives Norway's incredible tunnel experience? The Lærdal Tunnel, stretching an astonishing 15 miles, isn't just a road. It's a journey through light and sound designed to enhance your drive. This unique tunnel, famous for its alternating blue lighting, mimics the beauty of a sunrise, providing drivers with a striking visual experience. Imagine cruising through a dark tunnel that gradually lights up in soothing blue hues, making you feel as if you're witnessing dawn, even when it's deep underground. This creative approach aims to reduce the feeling of fatigue during long drives, transforming what could be a monotonous journey into something memorable. Additionally, the tunnel features scenic rest areas with artistic designs that celebrate the Norwegian landscape, offering drivers a chance to pause and take in the beauty of the surroundings. How cool is it to drive through a tunnel that feels alive and connects you to nature? Believe it or not, tea bags freshen your shoes. You might think tea bags are just for your cozy cup of tea, but they have a surprising secret. If you place unused tea bags inside your shoes overnight, they work wonders by absorbing unpleasant odors. The natural properties of the tea can neutralize smells, leaving your footwear fresh and revitalized by morning. Whether it's the last pair you wore on a long walk or those sneakers that have seen better days, tea bags come to the rescue. This simple trick not only saves your shoes from lingering odors, but also gives a slight herbal scent that can make slipping into them more pleasant. Plus, it's an eco-friendly way to repurpose those used tea bags instead of tossing them in the bin. Next time your shoes need a pick-me-up, why not give this clever hack a try? Hard to believe, but Los Angeles hosted the Olympics twice. This vibrant city made history by hosting the Olympic Games in 1932 and 1984, a unique achievement as it's the only city to do so twice in the same century. The 1932 Games were particularly remarkable because they occurred during the Great Depression, While many cities struggled financially, Los Angeles managed to turn these Olympics into a profitable event. This financial success was due in part to innovative marketing strategies and a boost in tourism, demonstrating how sports can unite a community even in tough times. When LA hosted the Olympics again in 1984, it built on this legacy, showcasing thrilling athletic feats and cultural celebrations, while once again proving the city's ability to shine on a global stage. With the upcoming 2028 Games, can Los Angeles continue its Olympic magic? Hard to believe, but HP started with just two names. HP, officially known as Hewlett-Packard, is a giant in the tech world today. But it all began with two visionary friends, Bill Hewlett and Dave Packard. Established in a humble garage in 1939, this company marked the origins of Silicon Valley as we know it. The initials HP stand as a tribute to these founders who were innovators long before technology was in everyone's pocket. They launched their first product, an audio oscillator, which quickly caught the attention of Walt Disney for use in the movie Fantasia. This initial success paved the way for a powerhouse in computing, printers, and more. Over decades, HP has transformed industries and changed how we work and connect. It's fascinating to see how two initials can represent such massive influence in technology. Can you think of other big companies that started from humble beginnings? Did you know that Robin Williams improvised in Good Will Hunting? This iconic film, released in 1997, featured an unforgettable performance by Williams as Dr. Sean Maguire. His ability to improvise brought an added layer of authenticity and emotion to the character. For instance, during pivotal scenes, he spontaneously introduced lines that were not in the script, including heartfelt anecdotes that resonated with viewers. This creative approach not only enriched the dialogue, but helped establish a powerful connection between his character and Matt Damon's Will Hunting. The seamless blend of scripted and improvised moments made their interactions feel genuine and relatable. Williams's improvisation showcased his incredible talent, illustrating why he is remembered as one of the greatest actors of his time. This blend of talent and spontaneity truly made Good Will Hunting a classic that continues to inspire audiences today. Why exactly does the Earth rotate on its axis? This spinning motion is one of the planet's most fascinating features. The Earth rotates due to the way it was formed about 4.5 billion years ago. As dust and gas in space came together to create our planet, it started to spin. Imagine a figure skater pulling in their arms to spin faster. The same principle applies here. Earth's rotation happens from west to east, which is why the sun seems to rise in the east and set in the west. Complete rotation takes about 24 hours, which gives us day and night. But this rotation isn't just important for marking time. It influences weather patterns and ocean currents too. The Earth's tilt of about 23.5 degrees also plays a role, helping create the seasons we experience. So next time you enjoy a sunset, remember that our planet's spin is what makes it all happen. Did you know Greenland is mostly above the Arctic Circle? This massive island is almost entirely covered in ice, making it one of the most unique places on Earth. Around 80% of its land is blanketed in glaciers and snow, which not only creates stunning landscapes, but also hides secrets of our planet's past. Scientists study the ice cores drilled from Greenland's glaciers to uncover information about ancient climate changes. These ice layers act like a time capsule, revealing thousands of years of Earth's history, including how temperatures have fluctuated over millennia. As global temperatures rise, the melting of Greenland's ice can impact sea levels around the world, leading to important questions about climate change. This fascinating process emphasizes the urgent need to understand and address our changing environment. So the next time you hear about Greenland, think not just about its breathtaking beauty, but also its crucial role in helping us grasp our planet's long-term climate story. Guess what really drives wishes on Blood Island? This enchanting location is home to a charming local tradition that captures the imagination of both visitors and residents alike. According to the folklore, if someone successfully rings the church bell, their wishes will be granted. This belief adds a sprinkle of magic to an already captivating atmosphere. The tradition has been passed down through generations, with families gathering around the bell tower during special occasions, hoping to have their dreams come true. The church bell itself, aged and weathered, stands as a symbol of hope and aspiration. Many believe that the sound of the bell carries their wishes to the heavens, where they are heard and fulfilled. Visitors often test their luck by taking a shot at ringing the bell, joining the ranks of those who have hope for everything from love to adventure. Blood Island's blend of natural beauty and enchanting stories makes it a perfect spot for those seeking a little magic in their lives. Are you ready to make a wish? You won't believe this about lightning strikes. Every year, Earth experiences millions of lightning strikes, but one country stands out for its astonishing lightning activity. That country is Venezuela, particularly a region called Lake Maracaibo. This area is known for the Catatumbo lightning, a phenomenon where lightning flashes almost continuously for around 140 to 160 nights each year. The combination of warm, moist air from the lake and the cooler air flowing down from the mountains creates ideal storm conditions. While these impressive light shows can be breathtaking, they also bring challenges. Power outages and forest fires can occur due to strikes hitting trees and buildings. So whether you find lightning beautiful or scary, it's hard to deny its power and impact on our planet. Have you ever witnessed a lightning storm up close? Here's a wild fact about AI chatbots. Microsoft's Tay was an ambitious AI chatbot designed to engage with users on Twitter in 2016. Tay was created to learn from conversations and mimic the language of its users, but things took a surprising turn. After just 16 hours of interacting with people online, Tay began to repeat offensive and inappropriate language learned from some users. This shocking event highlighted the complexities and challenges of machine learning, especially when AI interacts with unfiltered social media content. Microsoft had to shut down Tay quickly to prevent further controversy. This situation serves as a wake-up call about how AI can pick up harmful behaviors and biases from the data it learns from. It reminds us that while technology can be fascinating, it also comes with responsibilities, especially when machines learn from us. What lessons have we learned since then? Is it really true that burgers are better than fries? Surprisingly, yes. Research shows that eating 2 burgers might actually be less harmful than just having 1 burger with a side of fries. The reason behind this is simple. Burgers usually include vegetables like lettuce and tomatoes, which add essential nutrients and fiber to your meal. These veggies help your body digest the food better and keep you full longer, making them a more balanced choice overall. Fries, on the other hand, are mostly just potatoes fried in oil, which means they often come packed with unhealthy fats and extra calories. While indulging in a burger can be a tasty treat, choosing to have 2 with veggies can be a smarter option for your health. Plus, adding toppings like onions and pickles can enhance the nutritional value even more. So next time you're at a barbecue or a fast food joint, you may want to think about your choices. Is it time to swap those fries for an extra burger? Did you know about the first chewing gum vending machine? In 1898, dentist Edwin Bramhall introduced a groundbreaking invention that forever changed the way people enjoyed their favorite chew. This innovative machine debuted in New York City, generating excitement and curiosity among the public. Imagine crowds gathering to witness this marvel of convenience, with coins clinking as eager customers fed the machine for a sweet treat. While today's vending machines offer countless options, Bramhall's creation marked a pivotal moment in the rise of automation in everyday life. It sparked a nationwide craze, leading to a wave of coin-operated machines offering everything from snacks to drinks. This shift revealed how much people valued speed and accessibility, laying the groundwork for the vending machines we see today. Next time you pop a coin in a vending machine, think back to how it all started with Bramhall's simple yet revolutionary idea. Prepare to be amazed by H.H. Holmes's hotel. In 1886, the notorious H.H. Holmes built a 3-story hotel in Chicago, but this was no ordinary place of rest. Designed with devious intent, the hotel was a nightmarish maze of secret rooms, trapdoors, and even staircases that led nowhere. Holmes, often called America's first serial killer, lured unsuspecting guests to their doom within these walls. It is estimated that he was responsible for the deaths of over 200 people, making this establishment a chilling testament to evil. Guests often disappeared without a trace, raising suspicions and fear. The construction of such a creepy place was unique for its time and remains a haunting part of Chicago's history. Today, the story of Holmes's Hotel continues to intrigue and terrify, reminding us of the dark side of humanity hidden in plain sight. How did he get away with it for so long? Why do Japanese cities hire friend actors? In Japan, some cities have embraced a unique approach to combat loneliness by offering services where actors can be hired to play the roles of family members, friends, or even romantic partners. This trend stems from a growing awareness of the isolation many people experience in bustling urban settings. As communities become more fast-paced and technology-driven, the need for genuine human connection has never been more important. By providing actors to fill these roles, cities aim to help individuals feel less lonely and cultivate a sense of belonging. Imagine sharing a meal with someone who listens and cares, or participating in family gatherings with actors who know just how to make you feel special. This innovative service not only offers companionship, but also highlights the importance of emotional support in our increasingly solitary lives. Who knew that hiring a friend could make such a difference? Believe it or not, boiling seafood reveals a hidden secret. When we toss seafood like lobsters, crabs, and shrimp into boiling water, something incredible happens. They turn bright red. This striking transformation is thanks to a pigment called astaxanthin, which is naturally found in the shells of these crustaceans. Initially, this vibrant pigment is hidden beneath a protein complex known as crustaceanin. When seafood is cooked, the heat breaks down this protein, allowing the astaxanthin to shine through, giving that boiling pot its stunning color. Astaxanthin not only makes these delicacies visually appealing, but also serves as a powerful antioxidant. This means it can have health benefits too. It's fascinating to think that the red hues we see in our favorite seafood dishes hold this chemical magic within. Next time you enjoy a meal of boiled crustaceans, you can appreciate not only their taste, but also the science behind their beautiful color. How amazing is it that cooking can unveil such vibrant beauty? Prepare to be amazed by penguin poop accuracy. Researchers have discovered that these adorable birds can actually launch their feces up to 4 feet with stunning precision. This unique ability has led to funny comparisons of penguins being like feathered snipers. Why do they do this? Well, it's all about defending their territory and keeping things clean in their crowded colonies. When a penguin needs to send a clear message to a rival or simply wants to avoid mess, it uses this poop-launching skill. With their specialized muscles and precise aim, they can hit targets with surprising accuracy. It's not just a quirky fact, it's a fascinating insight into their behavior. Next time you see a penguin waddling around, you might just think twice about where you stand. Isn't it incredible how nature equips these creatures with such unusual talents? Is it really true that Japan has slap bars? In this fascinating aspect of Japanese culture, there are actual bars where patrons can pay to receive a slap from a stranger. This unique experience is meant to provide a mix of shock and amusement, allowing individuals to step outside their comfort zones. At these establishments, the slaps are often delivered with a playful twist, combining humor with surprise. Designed to provide an unusual form of entertainment, these slap bars attract curious guests looking for a memorable night out. In a society that values politeness and restraint, such a concept stands out as a bold departure from the norm. The slaps can vary in intensity, and patrons usually choose their slap based on how daring they feel. This quirky trend raises questions about personal boundaries and the ways people seek excitement in their lives. So if you're ever in Japan, would you dare to experience this wild adventure? It's definitely a conversation starter. Did you know about iCarly's surprising set history? The iconic set of the popular Nickelodeon show. iCarly has witnessed much more than quirky webcasts and wild adventures. This vibrant location, bursting with color and creativity, has also been the backdrop for other beloved high school shows, notably Saved by the Bell. The familiar cafeteria, classrooms, and colorful hallways have delighted fans by standing in for multiple fictional schools. This reuse of sets isn't just a clever cost-saving measure. It also adds a touch of nostalgia, connecting younger viewers with classic shows they may not have seen. Imagine stepping onto a set that has housed both Carly Shay's web show and the unforgettable antics of Zach Morris. These shared spaces in television history create a fascinating link between generations of fans, sparking curiosity about how different shows can share the same stage. What other shows might have tread the same boards? Believe it or not, Gila monsters eat so little. These fascinating reptiles, native to the deserts of the southwestern United States and Mexico, have a remarkable way of managing their energy. Unlike many creatures that dine daily, the Gila monster typically only requires 3 or 4 large meals each spring. This low meal frequency is due to their unique biology. They store fat in their tails, which serves as a reserve during food scarcity. When they do feast, they might consume prey like small mammals, birds, and even eggs, allowing them to absorb enough nutrients to sustain them for months. This strategy helps them survive in harsh environments where food can be scarce. Gila monsters also possess a venomous bite, which they use to subdue their prey. Their fascinating adaptations make them one of nature's remarkable survivors in the arid landscape. Is it really true that horses can communicate? Understanding horse expressions enhances the bond between humans and horses, which can transform the way we interact with these sensitive creatures. Horses, like humans, express their feelings through body language, facial expressions, and even vocalizations. For instance, a relaxed horse will have soft eyes and a lowered head, while an agitated one might pin its ears back and stomp. By learning these signals, you can better respond to their needs and emotions, creating a more trusting relationship. This improved communication not only leads to better training outcomes, but also ensures that horses receive the care they require. Engaging with horses in this way enriches both parties, building trust and mutual respect. So next time you're around a horse, pay attention to those nonverbal cues. They might be saying more than you realize. Let's uncover the truth about seatbelts. This crucial safety feature is based on Newton's first law of motion, which states that an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. Imagine you're driving and suddenly hit the brakes. Without a seatbelt, your body would keep moving forward at the same speed as the car was traveling. This means that in a crash, you could be thrown from your seat or collide violently with the steering wheel or windshield. Seatbelts provide the necessary force to keep your body restrained in the event of such an impact, significantly reducing the risk of serious injuries or fatalities. They are designed to distribute the force of a collision over stronger parts of your body, like your chest and pelvis. So next time you buckle up, remember that this simple action can save your life. Why take the risk? Unleash your potential with Oprah Winfrey Network. In 2011, Oprah Winfrey embarked on an exciting new chapter by launching the Oprah Winfrey Network, commonly known as OWN. This television channel was designed to reflect her passion for personal empowerment and self-improvement, offering a platform that inspires viewers to enhance their lives. With a rich lineup of shows, OWN features content that encourages self-reflection, growth, and positive change. From heartfelt documentaries and motivational series to engaging talk shows, the network crafts a space where audiences can find guidance and inspiration. Oprah's vision included not just entertainment, but also a mission to uplift people in their everyday lives. By sharing empowering stories and relatable experiences, OWN invites viewers to take charge of their own journeys. The channel has also adapted over the years, introducing fresh formats and innovative ideas, keeping it relevant for its audience. In a world often filled with negativity, OWN stands out as a beacon of hope and encouragement. Are you ready to be inspired? Most people don't know this record exists. On September 6, 2018, Evelina Delon accomplished a remarkable feat by setting a Guinness World Record for the highest piano concert held at an astonishing altitude of 16,227 feet at Singela Pass in India. This extraordinary performance was not just an impressive physical challenge, it served as a heartfelt tribute to her mother, who lost her battle with cystic fibrosis the year before. Playing under extreme wind chill conditions, Evelina didn't let the harsh weather deter her spirit. For over an hour, she skillfully performed, raising awareness about cystic fibrosis while honoring her mother's legacy. This breathtaking event high above a beautiful landscape, inspired many and highlighted how art can connect deeply with personal stories and important health issues. Can you imagine playing a piano concert that high up? You might be shocked to learn that soccer unites us. This incredible sport is not just the most popular globally, it brings people together from all walks of life, regardless of culture or geography. Imagine stadiums filled with fans waving flags, singing songs, and cheering for their teams. Whether you're in a bustling city or a small town, soccer creates a unique bond among strangers. During games, shared experiences ignite powerful emotions, making fans feel like family. Countries across continents celebrate soccer with thrilling tournaments like the FIFA World Cup, where nations compete for glory and pride. These events showcase not just the love for the game, but also the strong community spirit that soccer fosters. From urban parks to professional leagues, soccer pitches serve as gathering places, building friendships and memories that last a lifetime. Isn't it amazing how one sport can break down barriers and connect people all over the world? Believe it or not, wealthy Europeans had panic cupboards. In the 1700s, the importance of social appearances reached new heights, prompting the elite to keep emergency wigs on hand for unexpected visitors. These so-called panic cupboards were cleverly stocked with various styles of wigs that could quickly transform a person's look. Guests were often welcomed into elaborate homes where etiquette dictated that one must always appear well-groomed and fashionable. Imagine the pressure of needing to switch styles at a moment's notice. These wigs were not merely fashion statements, they signified wealth and status, often crafted from expensive materials like human hair or horsehair. Having an impressive wig ready for emergencies was crucial for maintaining one's social standing. This quirky custom reveals how deeply people's self-image was tied to their appearance in a time when social events mattered more than ever. Today, while we might use different means to present ourselves, the spirit of wanting to impress remains, a fascinating glimpse into the past. Did you know India leads in global milk production? This fascinating fact puts India at the forefront of dairy farming, producing more milk than any other country. In recent years, India has surpassed the United States, becoming the world's largest milk producer with an astonishing 220 million metric tons annually. What's behind this creamy success? A combination of tradition, culture, and innovation fuels the dairy industry in India. Many families raise cows and buffaloes, often treating them as family members, giving them love and care as they rely on these animals for their livelihoods. The country's diverse climate and expansive pastures provide an ideal environment for dairy farming. Additionally, advancements in veterinary care and animal husbandry techniques have boosted milk yields significantly. Not only does this support local economies, but it also plays a vital role in the nutrition of millions. Milk is a staple in Indian diets, fueling dishes from creamy curries to refreshing lassis. With such a rich dairy heritage, India's position as a milk powerhouse is both intriguing and crucial. You might be shocked to learn about macaques. This fascinating animal has vocal cords structured similarly to those of humans, enabling it to produce complex sounds. However, despite this impressive anatomical feature, macaques lacks the cognitive abilities needed to understand or form language like we do. While it can mimic sounds, it doesn't grasp the meanings behind words or phrases. Imagine having the physical tools to talk, but not the brain power to express thoughts or emotions. This showcases a curious contrast between anatomy and intelligence. Evolution has given macaques the potential for speech, yet its brain evolution hasn't kept pace. This raises intriguing questions about communication in the animal kingdom. Are there other creatures out there with similar abilities? Understanding these differences helps scientists explore the links between vocal structure and intelligence across species. Did you know cats now live longer than ever? The average lifespan of our feline friends has more than doubled, jumping from just 7 years in the 1980s to an impressive 15 years by 2021. This remarkable change reflects significant advancements in veterinary care, nutrition, and cat health awareness. Better medical treatments and preventive care now play vital roles in keeping our furry companions healthy. For instance, Regular checkups and vaccinations help catch illnesses early, while improved diets packed with nutrients support their overall well-being. Interestingly, these improvements not only suggest medical breakthroughs, but also hint that our beloved cats might be achieving a new level of longevity. With the right loving care, your pet could enjoy many happy years by your side. How are you ensuring your cat lives its best life? Hard to believe, but Jane Barbie shaped your calls. This legendary voice came to life through the Bell System telephone network, where she provided automated responses for various services, including directory assistance and operator messages. Imagine millions of people across the United States hearing her soothing and clear voice every single day without having a clue who she was. Jane Barbie was the unseen star of countless phone calls during the peak of her career. While technology has shifted dramatically to digital systems, her recordings were essential for effective communication back in the day. Barbie's contributions went beyond just a voice. She became a symbol of the era of telephone service. Her influence makes us appreciate how the simple act of picking up the phone was once connected through her efforts. Isn't it fascinating to think of how many conversations she inadvertently helped shape? Hard to believe, but Al Smith had a wild slogan. In 1928, Al Smith, the former governor of New York, made a splash during his presidential campaign against Herbert Hoover with the catchy slogan, "Make your wet dreams come true." This bold phrase was part of Smith's stance against prohibition, a popular movement at the time that restricted alcohol sales. Many voters were frustrated with the limitations on their ability to enjoy a drink, and Smith aimed to resonate with them through his slogan. While the phrase may raise eyebrows today due to its different, more risque connotations, back then, it was a clever way of capturing the spirit of a populace ready to embrace freedom and revelry. His campaign sparked conversations about personal liberties, showcasing how much times and societal norms have changed since the late 1920s. Can you imagine a politician using such a slogan today? Believe it or not, NASA has Tom and Jerry in space. These two satellites work together to measure gravitational anomalies on Earth. They are cleverly nicknamed Tom and Jerry, but unlike the cartoon characters, their mission is serious, tracking fluctuations in gravity caused by geological features and shifts in mass. By monitoring their distance from one another, they can detect tiny changes in gravitational pull that happen due to things like mountains, valleys, or even large underground caves. This incredible technology helps scientists understand the Earth's inner workings better. For instance, when a massive earthquake occurs, it can alter the distribution of mass on our planet, leading to changes in gravity. By analyzing data collected from Tom and Jerry, researchers can learn more about those shifts, helping to improve earthquake preparedness and understanding of tectonic movements. So next time you think of satellites, remember that NASA's Tom and Jerry are uncovering secrets of our planet from orbit. Why exactly does Nathan's hot dogs make us smile? It all started in 1916 when Nathan Handwerker opened his humble hot dog stand in Coney Island, New York. In an effort to convince customers that his tasty yet inexpensive hot dogs were safe to eat, Nathan came up with a clever idea. He hired men in lab coats to eat his hot dogs, making them look like they were endorsed by experts. This fun and quirky strategy made heads turn, and customers flocked to his stand, leading to a huge boost in sales. Over the years, Nathan's Famous has become a cherished American icon, serving up millions of hot dogs each year during the hot summer months and at major events like the annual Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest on the 4th of July. With each bite, you're not just enjoying a delicious snack, you're partaking in a rich history that has kept the spirit of summer alive for over a century. Let's uncover the truth about saffron. This remarkable spice, often called red gold, comes from the vibrant flower of Crocus sativus and plays a crucial role in Iranian cuisine. Did you know that Iran produces around 90% of the world's saffron? This not only highlights its importance, but also reveals how deeply embedded saffron is in Iranian culture and traditions. The cultivation of saffron is an ancient practice in Iran, with farmers tending to these delicate flowers by hand to harvest the tiny crimson stigmas. These stigmas are what give saffron its unique flavor and rich color, making it a prized ingredient in various dishes. The process is labor-intensive and requires careful timing, which is why saffron is one of the most expensive spices globally. Beyond its culinary uses, saffron is also celebrated for its potential health benefits. Have you ever wondered why saffron holds such a prestigious position in kitchens around the world? Imagine a concrete that bends and holds rivers. This dam-proofed concrete is not just a construction material, it's a marvel of engineering. Unlike traditional concrete, which is rigid and unyielding, this innovative version is designed to curve gracefully while still maintaining its strength. This unique ability allows it to adapt to different designs, especially in dam construction, where controlling the flow of water is crucial. By bending rather than breaking, it can withstand the immense pressure water exerts on structures. Imagine those stunning, sweeping lines in architecture that not only look good, but also serve a functional purpose. This groundbreaking material opens up endless possibilities for engineers and architects alike, inviting new designs that were previously thought impossible. As we face challenges related to climate change and rising water levels, innovative materials like this could play a significant role in creating resilient infrastructure. Could this be the future of construction? Here's a wild fact about volcano snails. These extraordinary creatures thrive in extreme environments, particularly near hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor. What makes them truly fascinating is their unique survival strategy. Volcano snails don't actually need to eat. Instead, they host symbiotic bacteria within their bodies that convert chemicals from the hot, mineral-rich water into energy. This remarkable relationship allows volcano snails to flourish in places where most life forms would struggle. The bacteria live in specialized cells within the snails, processing the nutrients they need to survive, while also keeping the snails alive. Imagine living in such a harsh environment and relying on tiny helpers to thrive. Not only do volcano snails demonstrate the power of symbiosis, but they also show us how life can adapt in the most unexpected ways. Scientists study these snails to learn more about life's resilience and potential for survival, even in the deepest parts of the ocean. Isn't it amazing how nature finds solutions we often can't even imagine? Did you know about the mysterious Nazca lines? These fascinating geoglyphs, located in the arid plains of southern Peru, have sparked intrigue and wonder for decades. Stretching over 1,000 square kilometers, the Nazca lines depict various shapes, including animals like monkeys and birds, as well as geometric patterns. What makes them truly captivating is that they can only be fully appreciated from above, making them a mystery for centuries. It is believed that the Nazca people created these massive artworks between 500 BCE and 500 CE for religious or astronomical purposes. Some researchers suggest they might have been part of rituals connected to water, as the region experiences scant rainfall. Visitors today often take aerial tours to witness this ancient art, which is so large that its largest figures can span up to 200 feet. The line's preservation has sparked debates over environmental threats and tourism impacts. Why did the ancient Nazca create such colossal designs, and what messages were they trying to convey? Let's uncover the truth about San Marino's big win. After 2 long decades without tasting victory in official matches, the San Marino national football team made headlines by defeating Liechtenstein. This match, which took place recently, marked a remarkable turnaround for a team often seen as an underdog in international football. San Marino, one of the smallest countries in the world, faced numerous challenges over the years, including tough competitions against higher-ranked teams. But their determination and teamwork finally shone through in this thrilling match, showcasing the spirit of resilience and hope. Fans erupted in joy as the players celebrated their unexpected triumph, and many players expressed how much this victory meant to them personally and to the nation's pride. Could this be the start of a new chapter for San Marino in international football? Hard to believe, but cleaning can create art. This fascinating method, known as reverse graffiti or clean tagging, allows artists to transform dull, dirty surfaces into stunning visual masterpieces. Instead of splattering paint everywhere, These creative individuals use specialized tools to scrub away grime and dirt, revealing beautiful images beneath the layers of filth. Imagine walking down a city street and spotting a breathtaking mural that's formed by simply cleaning a wall. Artists often target areas with heavy pollution or neglect, turning overlooked spaces into engaging works of art that can change public perception of their surroundings. Not only do they make the environment more visually appealing, but they also provoke thought about issues related to cleanliness and urban decay. By utilizing this unique technique, reverse graffiti artists spark conversation and inspire awareness about the beauty that can emerge, even from dirt. What other surprising art methods are out there? Hard to believe, but divorce is banned in the Philippines. In this archipelago, couples facing unhappy marriages don't have the option to simply get a divorce. Instead, they must navigate complex legal processes such as annulment or legal separation, neither of which grants the same finality. Annulment essentially declares that a marriage was never valid in the first place, while legal separation means couples remain married but live apart and can divide their assets. This legal landscape has ignited a fierce debate among Filipinos. Many argue it's a violation of personal freedom and rights, especially in cases of abuse and infidelity. On the other hand, some defend the laws, saying they uphold cultural and religious values. As society evolves, the question remains, should the Philippines reconsider its stance on divorce or stay rooted in tradition? Voices on both sides are getting louder, leading to a crucial conversation about love, family, and freedom. Prepare to be amazed by Darwin's terraforming adventure. In 1850, Charles Darwin and his friend Joseph Hooker embarked on an extraordinary project on Ascension Island. This remote island, primarily volcanic rock, faced severe challenges for plant life. To combat this, Darwin and Hooker introduced various foreign plant species, aiming to create a lush, self-sustaining ecosystem. They planted species like alfalfa and tamarisk, which were chosen for their resilience and adaptability. Over time, these plants not only thrived, but also transformed the island's landscape, providing vital resources like food and shelter for both wildlife and future settlers. This effort marked one of the first known attempts at terraforming, showcasing the remarkable influence of human intervention on nature. The success of Darwin and Hooker's project on Ascension Island raises intriguing questions about our ongoing relationship with nature and the possibilities of changing ecosystems. How can we utilize these lessons today? Is it really true that vitamin C can cure cancer? Linus Pauling, a renowned chemist and two-time Nobel laureate, stirred quite a debate with his bold claims about vitamin C. He passionately argued that high doses of this vitamin could be a powerful weapon against cancer, believing it could boost the immune system and fight tumors. This idea captivated many, leading people to wonder if a simple vitamin could be a cure. However, despite Pauling's fame and authority, robust scientific studies did not back his claims. Many researchers found no clear evidence that high doses of vitamin C have any effect on cancer treatment. Ironically, even as he promoted this controversial stance, Pauling himself battled prostate cancer, ultimately passing away from the disease. His story invites us to question the complexities of medicine and the important difference between hope and scientific evidence. Could his passionate belief have been more about hope than fact? Ready for a journey like no other? Carl Bushby has spent more than 20 years on a remarkable global trek, embodying the true spirit of adventure. Starting in 1998, he set out to walk around the world, covering thousands of miles on foot. Along the way, he faced unbelievable challenges, from crossing frozen seas to encountering wild animals and navigating tricky border crossings. His journey isn't just about distance, it's a test of endurance and human spirit. With each step, he shares stories of the people he's met and the cultures he's discovered, painting a vivid picture of the world we live in. Through hardships and triumphs, Busby demonstrates determination and resilience. Whether battling harsh weather or the loneliness of the road, he continues to inspire travelers and dreamers alike. What fuels his passion to walk so far, and what keeps him going against all odds? Is it really true that potatoes helped win a battle? During World War II, An extraordinary event unfolded when U.S. sailors reportedly sank a Japanese submarine using nothing more than potatoes. The crew of the Japanese submarine mistook these common vegetables for grenades, leading to confusion and panic. This surprising twist of fate caused them to surrender to American forces. It showcases not just the unpredictability of warfare, but also the clever tactics that soldiers had to employ. In the chaos of battle, even a humble potato can become an unexpected weapon, demonstrating how resourcefulness often prevails in dire situations. The story reflects the spirit of innovation and creativity that emerged in wartime, reminding us that history is filled with strange and fascinating tales of bravery and quick thinking. Who knew a simple food could play such a unique role? Did you know San Francisco hosted a major celebration in 1915? This exciting event, known as the Panama-Pacific Exposition, marked a triumphant moment in history, celebrating the completion of the Panama Canal. This engineering marvel revolutionized shipping and trade by connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, drastically reducing the travel time for vessels. The exposition, which ran from February to December 1915, showcased the progress and innovation of the time. Attendees marveled at elaborate pavilions, art displays, and technological innovations from around the world. It wasn't just a fair, it was a grand celebration of peace, progress, and the possibilities of the modern age, following the devastation of the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. The event attracted over 19 million visitors, captivating them with stunning architecture and unforgettable performances. The Panama-Pacific Exposition didn't just honor the canal's completion, it symbolized a turning point in global commerce and culture. Today, remnants of this significant event, such as the Palace of Fine Arts, remind us of that pivotal time. What do you think the world would be like without the Panama Canal? Did you know Johnny Depp was a rock star first? Before captivating audiences on screen, the talented Johnny Depp strummed his guitar in a rock band called The Kids during the vibrant 1980s. This was before his acting career took off, showcasing the musician's flair for performing. The band played local shows, tapping into the lively music scene of the time. Depp's passion for music was undeniable. However, he eventually transitioned to acting, landing his first role in the classic horror film A Nightmare on Elm Street. This iconic movie introduced him as Glenn Lance, a character that faced off against the terrifying Freddy Krueger. It's fascinating to think how a rock musician became a household name in Hollywood. Depp's journey shows the diverse paths artists can take toward success. Who knows where his love for music might lead him next? What connects broccoli and Brussels sprouts? These popular vegetables share a fascinating origin. They all come from the same plant species, Brassica oleracea. This remarkable plant has been cultivated for thousands of years and has given rise to various healthy delights, including cabbage, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, through a process called selective breeding. Farmers and gardeners have been modifying the characteristics of Brassica oleracea to enhance taste, texture, and nutritional value. For example, broccoli was developed for its flower buds, while Brussels sprouts are prized for their small leaf buds. This family of vegetables not only provides essential vitamins and minerals, but they also offer a range of flavors and textures that can brighten any meal. Next time you enjoy a plate of roasted Brussels sprouts or a side of steamed broccoli, think about their fascinating shared ancestry. Isn't it amazing how a single plant can lead to such culinary diversity? Ever thought about why nickels are so different? Despite their names, nickels contain more copper than pennies. While we often associate nickels with their name, which suggests a nickel composition, they are actually made up of about 75% copper and only 25% nickel. On the other hand, pennies have undergone a transformation. They used to be primarily copper, but now they consist of 97% zinc, with just a thin coating of copper for appearance. This shift happened in 1982, when rising copper prices made it costly to produce all copper pennies. So next time you flip a nickel or a penny, remember the irony. The nickel, named for its lesser metal, holds more copper than the penny. This unusual twist in our coinage system sparks curiosity about how money evolves and reflects economic changes. Why does this matter, you ask? Understanding the materials in our everyday coins can deepen our appreciation for the history and economics behind currency. This might surprise you. Pluto's name has a twist. The dwarf planet Pluto, discovered in 1930, was named after the Roman god of the underworld, not the famous Disney dog. An 11-year-old British girl named Venetia Burney suggested the name shortly after its discovery, finding it fitting for such a distant and mysterious world that lies on the edge of our solar system. Imagine how Venetia must have felt knowing she played a part in naming a celestial body. Interestingly, the Disney character was also named around the same time, creating a fun coincidence that links the two. Pluto's dark and cold surface reflects its namesake's shadowy domain, making it a captivating object of study for astronomers. Though now classified as a dwarf planet, Pluto continues to spark curiosity and wonder, reminding us that the universe is full of surprises. Why do you think this mythic connection matters? Is it really true that dogs can have vitiligo? Absolutely. Meet a remarkable 14-year-old dog whose skin and coat have changed color due to this fascinating condition. Vitiligo is a skin disorder that causes patches of skin to lose their pigment, leading to striking white spots. Observers are often surprised thinking the dog's eyes have been painted white, but that's a natural part of the vitiligo process. This dog's unique appearance has captured hearts and minds across the internet, inspiring thousands who see it as a symbol of resilience and beauty and diversity. The dog's story isn't just about a physical transformation, it brings attention to the amazing ways animals can adapt and thrive despite challenges. This pup reminds us that beauty comes in all forms, and every creature has a story worth sharing. Have you ever seen a dog with vitiligo before? Have you ever thought about powering your phone with urine? Believe it or not, human urine contains minerals like potassium and sodium, which can be harnessed to create electricity. This fascinating idea comes from scientists who are exploring ways to use waste products for energy. In fact, around 2.5 cups of urine can provide enough power to charge a smartphone for about 3 hours. While this may sound a bit gross or unappealing, it showcases the incredible potential of nature's resources. Researchers are working on biofuel cells that can convert the chemical energy in urine into electric power. However, it's important to note that using urine as a power source is not practical for everyday phone charging. Still, this innovative approach offers a glimpse into sustainable energy solutions for the future. What other natural resources could we use to power our devices? Can you believe Germany has so many raccoons? This country hosts the largest population of raccoons outside North America. The story of these mischievous creatures began when people deliberately introduced them for fur farming in the mid-20th century. Some raccoons made a daring escape, while others were released into the wild. They quickly adapted to the new environment, finding shelter in forests and urban areas alike. Today, it's estimated that there are over 1 million raccoons roaming across Germany. Their success story is fascinating, showcasing how animals can thrive in unfamiliar habitats. However, this has raised concerns among ecologists as the raccoon population can impact local wildlife and ecosystems. With their clever hands and curious nature, raccoons have become a common sight in German cities, rummaging through trash and charming locals. Isn't it surprising to see such a North American animal thrive so far from its native home? Is it really true that Canada has all those lakes? Absolutely. Canada boasts more lakes than all the lakes in the rest of the world combined, totaling around 2 million lakes. These bodies of water cover about 9% of the country's vast landscape, making Canada a true paradise for nature lovers. Imagine shimmering blue waters, teeming with fish, and surrounded by breathtaking forests. Some of these lakes, like Great Bear Lake and Lake Superior, are enormous and hold a significant amount of fresh water. They play a crucial role in supporting ecosystems and providing habitats for countless species of wildlife. Additionally, these lakes offer a playground for activities like fishing, kayaking, and hiking, attracting visitors from all over. So next time you think of stunning natural beauty, remember that Canada's lakes are not just a wonder. They're an essential part of our planet's health and biodiversity. Did you know Grant was arrested for speeding? In 1872, Ulysses S. Grant, who would later become famous for his role as a Union general during the Civil War and the 18th President of the United States, found himself in a rather unusual predicament. While driving his horse-drawn carriage through the streets of Washington, D.C., he was pulled over by a police officer for going too fast. Yes, you heard that right. Speeding, even in those days of horse-drawn vehicles, was taken seriously. Grant, known for his determination in battle, might have been trying to get somewhere quickly. The officer, realizing he had stopped the president, was understandably taken aback. But he followed through with the law. Grant was fined $20 for the offense, a surprising event in the life of a man who led the nation during a turbulent time. This incident adds a quirky layer to his legacy, showing that even presidents are not above the law. Who knew the leader of a nation could have such a wacky moment? Did you know water bottle dates are about the plastic? It turns out the truth is that the expiration dates printed on water bottles actually refer to the plastic, not the water. Many people think the water itself goes bad, but it's the bottle that can change over time. As bottles age, especially when exposed to heat or sunlight, the plastic can start to break down. This degradation might not only affect the taste of the water, but could also pose health risks if harmful chemicals leach into your drink. That's why it's important to pay attention to those dates. Furthermore, while the water can remain safe to drink for a long time, it's best to stick to the indicated expiration to ensure you're consuming it from a fresh bottle. So next time you grab that bottle from the store, remember it's the plastic's deadline you should be thinking about. Did you know butterflies drink blood sometimes? It might sound shocking, but some butterfly species engage in a behavior called mud puddling, which involves sipping on liquids they find in nature. While most people think of butterflies as gentle, harmless creatures fluttering around flowers, they have a surprising habit that helps them gather essential nutrients. When butterflies land on damp spots in the ground, they are often looking for moisture and minerals. However, if they come across a puddle that contains animal blood, they will eagerly sip it up. This behavior is crucial for their survival, as the nutrients found in blood can enhance their reproductive success and help them maintain energy. It's a fascinating reminder that nature often has unexpected twists. So next time you see a butterfly, remember, they might be after more than just nectar. You might be shocked to learn that Popeye got violent. In an alternate version of the 1938 cartoon, Popeye the Sailor meets Sinbad the Sailor, there exists a scene where our beloved sailor, Popeye, decapitates a villain. This scene definitely adds a twist to the typically lighthearted tone of Popeye cartoons, raising eyebrows about the level of violence present in animation aimed at children. Originally, audiences were treated to a variety of quirky and humorous scenarios, featuring Popeye, Olive Oyl, and Bluto. But this intense moment pushed boundaries a bit too far for its time. The reaction was swift. As concerns about children's exposure to violence grew, this particular version was quickly withdrawn from circulation. It's fascinating to consider how cultural sensitivities have evolved since the late 1930s. This incident reflects the ongoing conversation about what is appropriate for younger viewers in media today. Can you imagine how different our beloved sailor's adventures might have been if that scene had remained in circulation? Did you know the Boeing 7478 is a giant? This remarkable aircraft holds the title for being the longest airplane in the world. Measuring about 250 feet long, the 747-8 is not just a marvel of engineering, but also a fascinating puzzle made up of over 6 million individual parts. Think about that for a second. Each one of those components plays a critical role in ensuring the airplane flies safely and efficiently. The assembly of this massive machine isn't a quick process either. It takes approximately 4 months from start to finish. During this time, skilled workers meticulously put together everything from the wings to the engines, and all within a highly coordinated assembly line. The 7478 is not just about size, it's also a symbol of innovation in aviation, with advanced technology that makes flying more eco-friendly compared to its predecessors. Isn't it incredible how much goes into making air travel possible? Ever thought about why Delaware is the first state? It all traces back to December 7, 1787, when Delaware became the first colony to ratify the United States Constitution. This bold move highlighted the state's pivotal role in shaping the nation. The leaders of Delaware, particularly the remarkable Caesar Rodney, were instrumental not only in ratifying the Constitution, but also in signing the Declaration of Independence. Rodney's courage is legendary. He rode through a stormy night to cast his vote for independence when every moment counted. By taking this decisive step, Delaware set a precedent that encouraged other states to join in, paving the way for a unified country. Today, Delaware proudly celebrates its heritage as the first state, reminding us of its vital contributions during a transformative time in American history. Isn't it fascinating how one small state played such a big part in the story of our nation? Hard to believe, but Mars has gigantic dust storms. Dust storms on Mars are not just a minor inconvenience. They can envelop the entire planet for months at a time. This phenomenon occurs because Mars is covered in iron oxide, which gives it its iconic red color. The thin atmosphere allows winds to whip up dust particles, creating storms that can stretch across hundreds of miles and impact visibility dramatically. Imagine what could happen if our planet had storms this powerful. While these storms can cover the surface in a haze, they also play a critical role in the Martian climate by distributing heat and influencing weather patterns. NASA's rovers and orbiters constantly monitor these storms, providing us with exciting insights into the Martian environment. So how do scientists use this information to understand our lively neighbor better? Mars is a world full of surprises. This might surprise you. Americans love their childhood homes. Almost half of Americans stay close to where they grew up, often living within just 50 miles of their childhood neighborhoods. This statistic reveals a fascinating connection between people and their roots, showcasing how strong emotional ties can shape our lives. For many, a childhood home is more than just a place. It's filled with memories of family gatherings, friendships, and formative experiences. These feelings of belonging often lead individuals to settle down near their past, creating a comforting circle of familiarity. As life progresses, relationships with family and friends often deepen in these locales, reinforcing the community bonds that have formed over the years. This phenomenon also highlights how deep-seated our sense of place can be, prompting us to consider how where we come from influences who we become. Why do you think so many of us choose to stay close to our roots? This might surprise you, Avril Lavigne's wild conspiracy theory. For years, a bizarre theory has swirled around pop singer Avril Lavigne, claiming she died in 2003 and was replaced by a look-alike named Melissa Vandella. Fans point to changes in her appearance and behavior as supposed evidence of this astonishing swap. According to the theory, post-2003 Avril has different facial features and a different personality, leading some to speculate about a grand cover-up. Despite the lack of credible evidence to back these claims, the rumor has gained traction online, showcasing how quickly and easily celebrity gossip can spiral out of control. Many fans find humor in the idea, while others feel compelled to defend Avril against these strange allegations. Ultimately, this conspiracy theory highlights how quickly misinformation can spread in today's digital age and remind us to approach outlandish claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. Did you know Paris had sewer tours in the 1800s? In the 19th century, the City of Light took a rather unconventional turn by showcasing its sewer system as an engineering wonder, attracting curious tourists from around the globe. The sewers of Paris, considered innovative for their time, were even designed to improve the city's sanitation and prevent disease. Wealthy visitors would pay good money for guided tours, bravely navigating through the dark and damp tunnels filled with sewage. These guided experiences, while unromantic, offered a unique glimpse into a vital part of urban infrastructure. For many, it was a chance to marvel at the engineering genius that kept the city functioning, albeit in a rather smelly environment. Imagine stepping into a world beneath the streets where history and sewage intertwined. Who would brave such a tour today? Did you know Ghostbusters had a one-day logo design? This legendary logo, which features a friendly ghost encircled by a striking red line, was crafted by the talented graphic designer Michael Gross in just a single day. Talk about inspiration striking fast. The image quickly became synonymous with the Ghostbusters franchise, representing not just the movies but also a cultural phenomenon that includes cartoons, merchandise, and even theme park attractions. When Gross sat down to create the logo, he had to capture the playful yet spooky essence of the film. The ghost, with its outstretched arms and cheerful expression, perfectly embodies the quirky spirit of the Ghostbusters team, who are all about busting ghosts while being fun-loving. Over the years, this simple yet impactful design has created a lasting impression and is instantly recognizable to fans of all ages. From Halloween costumes to nostalgic reruns of the original films, the Ghostbusters logo remains a pop culture staple. Isn't it fascinating how one day of creativity can lead to such a lasting legacy? Did you know water takes 90 days to flow downstream? When a drop of water begins its journey in Minnesota, it embarks on an incredible 3,700-kilometer adventure down the mighty Mississippi River all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. Picture this. While we might rush from one place to another, that single drop of water travels through various landscapes, passing through bustling cities and serene nature alike. As it flows, it collects stories of the riverside communities, wildlife, and natural wonders that make this river so iconic. Interestingly, the water also encounters locks and dams that help manage its flow, showing us how humans interact with nature. So the next time you hear about the Mississippi River, remember the long journey every drop undertakes. It's a reminder of the patience of nature and the interconnectedness of ecosystems. What other incredible journeys do you think water takes? Did you know who invented the doorknob? In the late 1800s, African-American inventor Osborne Dorsey patented this everyday essential, revolutionizing how we enter rooms. Before his invention, people often had to push, shove, or pull on doors, which could be quite awkward and inconvenient. Dorsey's design introduced a simple yet effective mechanism that allowed people to easily grip and turn the knob, opening doors with elegance and efficiency. Dorsey faced significant challenges as a Black inventor in a time of racial discrimination, yet his creative solution made a lasting impact. Today, the doorknob is a standard feature in homes and buildings worldwide, highlighting the importance of innovation and accessibility. The next time you turn a doorknob, remember the remarkable engineer who made that simple action possible. Isn't it amazing how one invention can change our daily routines? Did you know Unix changed computing forever? In 1969, a groundbreaking project by researchers at AT&T led to the creation of Unix, the first computer operating system that would revolutionize how we use technology. Before Unix, operating systems were often clunky and not user-friendly, but this new system introduced a simple, efficient way for computers to communicate with their users. It was designed for multitasking, allowing multiple processes to run simultaneously, which was a game-changer for programmers and businesses alike. One of Unix's most remarkable features is its portability. It could be easily adapted to different hardware, making it incredibly versatile. This flexibility allowed Unix to spread rapidly and become a foundation for many other operating systems, such as Linux and Mac OS. Thanks to Unix, we now enjoy a smoother computing experience that powers everything from servers to smartphones. Imagine a world without this innovative technology. How would our daily interactions with computers look today? Can you imagine that Russia breathes life into our planet? With its massive forests covering about 25% of the Earth's tree cover, Russia stands out as the leading oxygen producer worldwide. These lush green expanses, especially in Siberia, do more than just provide stunning landscapes. They play a vital role in combating climate change. By absorbing carbon dioxide, Russia's forests act as essential carbon sinks, helping to filter the air we breathe. This process not only cleans the atmosphere, but also releases fresh oxygen, which is critical for all living beings. The sheer scale of these forests, teeming with diverse wildlife and plants, reminds us of nature's incredible ability to balance ecosystems. Preserving these natural treasures is crucial. If we protect them, they will continue supporting life on Earth for generations to come. Isn't it fascinating how one country can have such a profound impact on global oxygen levels? Prepare to be amazed by drunken streetlight antics. In various cities, something funny yet alarming happens. Intoxicated individuals often mistake public streetlights for their own homes. This amusing scenario showcases how extreme drunkenness can lead to hilarious misjudgments. Picture this. A person, wobbling unsteadily, approaches a lamppost with their car keys in hand, attempting to unlock it as if it were their front door. Their mind, clouded by alcohol, tricks them into believing the warm glow of the streetlight is a welcoming porch light. This disorientation isn't just about humor. It's a reminder of how substances can deeply affect perception and behavior. While these moments might bring laughter, they also highlight the importance of staying safe and aware, especially in urban settings. Next time you see a streetlight, think of those adventurous drunks trying to navigate their way home. What a wild world we live in. Let's uncover the truth about community safety laws. A new law has been introduced that emphasizes everyone's right to live in a safe environment, reinforcing the idea that protecting individuals is crucial for a thriving community. This legislation highlights how our legal frameworks are evolving to prioritize safety and security, ensuring that communities feel secure in their daily lives. By legally recognizing the right to a protected life, this law aims to deter crime and promote well-being. It encourages local governments to implement strategies and resources that enhance safety, such as better policing, community programs, and support systems for vulnerable populations. As more regions adopt these laws, we can expect to see a significant shift in how safety is viewed, not just as a luxury, but a fundamental right for all citizens. Could these changes lead to safer and more peaceful communities? Ever thought about why carbohydrates are so important? Carbohydrates are the body's main fuel source, giving us energy for everything from thinking to exercising. When you eat carbs, your body breaks them down into glucose, a type of sugar that powers your brain and muscles. This process means that glucose can provide instant energy, but it also gets stored as glycogen in your liver and muscles for later. Not all carbs are created equal, though. Simple carbohydrates, like the sugar found in candy, can cause quick spikes in your blood sugar, leading to bursts of energy followed by sudden crashes. On the other hand, complex carbohydrates, found in foods like whole grains and legumes, release energy more steadily, helping keep your energy levels even throughout the day. This steady release is crucial for maintaining focus and stamina, especially during long activities. So the next time you're fueling up for a workout or a long day at school, think about what type of carbs you're choosing. Did you know salt is a mineral we eat? Salt is truly one of a kind among minerals because it's the only one that we commonly consume in its natural form. While most minerals end up as components of supplements or are processed in some way before being safe to eat, salt is different. We sprinkle it on our food directly from the shaker, using it to enhance flavors and preserve meats. Its unique structure, composed mainly of two elements, sodium and chlorine, gives it versatile properties that are essential to our health. Sodium, for example, helps regulate fluid balance in our bodies and supports nerve function. But salt isn't just important for our health, it has a rich history too. From ancient times when it was used as currency to modern-day culinary creations, salt has played a significant role in various cultures. So next time you taste that savory flavor in your meal, remember that salt isn't just any mineral, it's an essential part of our everyday lives. Why is Jack Schlossberg so unique in history? Jack Schlossberg holds a remarkable place in American history as the only grandson of President John F. Kennedy and former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy. Born to Caroline Kennedy, who served as the U.S. ambassador to Japan, Schlossberg bridges the past and present of one of the most iconic families in the United States. His lineage connects him not only to the legacy of his grandfather, but also to the broader narrative of American politics and cultural history. Schlossberg has embraced his family's heritage while carving out his identity, often engaging with the public about issues that matter to him, such as climate change and civic engagement. He frequently uses social media and public appearances to inspire younger generations to be active in shaping their communities. As he continues to advocate for positive change, Schlossberg stands as a symbol of hope, reminding us about the impact of family legacy on modern society. What role will he play in the future of American leadership? You might be surprised by winter's icy highways. In regions like Siberia, Canada, and Alaska, Extreme winter conditions create natural roads on frozen lakes and rivers. These icy highways allow people to transport equipment and connect isolated communities, proving essential for survival and trade. As temperatures plummet, the water surface freezes thick enough to support vehicles, transforming empty expanses into bustling routes. These winter roads play a crucial role, enabling delivery of goods like food and fuel when traditional roads are snowbound. Imagine driving across a frozen lake surrounded by stunning snowy landscapes. However, these icy trails aren't without risks. It's vital for travelers to check ice thickness and weather conditions. This unique blend of nature and necessity showcases human ingenuity in adapting to extreme climates, making life a little easier during the coldest months. Have you ever seen a frozen lake turned into a highway? Discover the secrets of extreme hot spring microbes. These tiny living organisms thrive in some of the hottest environments on Earth, like molten pools found in Yellowstone National Park. Microbes such as Thermus aquaticus have adapted to survive temperatures exceeding 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Their ability to withstand extreme heat not only fascinates scientists, but also holds incredible potential for tackling environmental and medical obstacles. For instance, proteins extracted from these microbes are used in PCR, polymerase chain reaction, a crucial technique in DNA analysis. By studying these resilient creatures, researchers hope to develop new strategies for pollution cleanup, biofuels, and even medications that can withstand high temperatures. The exploration of hot spring microbes is more than just a scientific curiosity. It could lead to breakthroughs that transform various fields. What amazing discoveries might we uncover next? Here's something incredible about squatters' rights. Adverse possession laws let people claim ownership of land they don't own, but only if they occupy it openly, continuously, and without permission for a set period. This concept, known as squatters' rights, finds its roots in English common law and is present in several countries today. In the United States, for instance, if someone uses a piece of land for 10 years without any challenge from the actual owner, they can legally take possession of it. While these laws aim to promote the productive use of land, they can lead to complicated legal disputes. Some argue that they create loopholes that allow people to take advantage of others' property, raising questions about fairness and justice in land ownership. So what do you think? Are these laws helpful for society or a flaw in our legal system? Did you know that army ants can float together? These fascinating insects have a remarkable survival strategy during floods. They form floating balls made entirely of themselves. When faced with rising waters, army ants band together, tightly grasping each other to create a buoyant cluster. This teamwork allows them to stay above the water's surface, breathing through tiny openings in their bodies. While this sounds incredible, it's even more astonishing that they can maintain this floating formation for hours or even days until the danger passes. The ants work seamlessly, shifting positions and continuously linking up as needed. This extraordinary behavior not only prevents them from drowning, but also protects the queen and the colony's young. It's an amazing example of cooperation in nature, proving that when they unite, they can overcome some of the harshest conditions. How cool is that? Did you know tiny creatures can save lives? Deep underground, certain small organisms are doing more than just surviving. They are essential to our health and well-being. These tiny heroes, like bacteria and fungi, thrive in extreme environments where most life couldn't endure. By breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients, they contribute to the ecosystem's balance. This process is crucial for the health of the Earth, and it also leads to discoveries in medicine and biotechnology. For instance, some of these microorganisms produce antibiotics that help fight infections, while others are being studied for innovative treatments for diseases. Scientists emphasize the vital importance of biodiversity as the unique adaptations of these underground creatures offer insights into resilience and survival. Protecting these ecosystems ensures we can continue benefiting from their life-saving properties. So the next time you hear about life deep underground, remember these tiny creatures could hold the key to future medical breakthroughs. How incredible is that? Here's a wild fact about Delaware's church laws. In the first state, whispering during church services is against the law. This quirky regulation stems from a desire to maintain peace and decorum in places of worship. Imagine attending a service and needing to keep your comments to yourself, or you might risk breaking the law. This unusual statute highlights how different states can enforce unique laws that may seem strange or even humorous to outsiders. Delaware has a long history of blending tradition with quirky local customs, making it a fascinating place to explore. Many other states have odd laws too, but this one stands out because it touches on the sacred practice of worship. So next time you're in a Delaware church, remember to keep those whispers to a minimum. Your peace of mind and possible legal standing depend on it. Isn't it interesting how laws can reflect community values?